of Medicine from the University of London and joined Army Bengaluru. After facing much hardship, he retired to London and met the most intriguing man on the earth, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. This is the journalist of his adventures with Mr.
Well, I was looking for comfortable rooms at reasonable prices.
That's a strange thing. You're the second man who asked this question to me.
Second, who was the first one then?
God bless! There he comes! Hello, Dr. Watson. You have been to Afghanistan, I have seen. Oh, not what you know. But talking about myself. So, Watson, I'm the truthful.
Dr. Watson was completely astonished and gestured. And more than even, he wanted to stay with him. They both agreed to stay together and rented a property at 221B Baker Street, London.
Well, Mr. Holmes, I forgot to ask you one question.
But go on.
What trade are you in?
Me? I am the only consultant detective in the world. When everyone fails, oh, come in. Mr. Holmes, you beg your pardon, but there has been a bad business last night at the Golden Garden.
What bad business, gentlemen?
Sir, discovered whatever they have in a box. Good, yes. We pass in his pocket. Name, change. Whole case is a personal sir.
Mr. Holmes, the required evidence as we are not able to conclude anything.
It was a large, square room, looking larger from the absence of furniture. In one corner, there was a white candle. The whole room was so dirty that light coming was hazy and uncertain, giving a dull breakfast.
अल्ट्रा स्टेबल वाला है अल्ट्रा स्टेबल वाला है
Useful. No more than necessary for an examination purpose. All right. You can take it to the march we have.
Mr. Holmes, there is a woman here. So, woman's rendering.
Hello.
Well, look here. There is a telegram addressed by J.J. Double to Joseph Stevenson. And this is the watch.
What address?
Well, the letter is at American Exchange 22 stand. I will make the inquiries for the speech. Yes, I done, but I didn't get much information about it. So, Henry, made the discovery of higher importance. Which Padre Wallo, I had examined this watch so carefully.
What have you found?
Come here.
What does it mean now that you have found it?
Me, sir, it means that the London was having a lot of female treasure, but was disturbed in good condition.
Yes. You mark my words, you know. You just mark them. That once we found a woman named Rachel, this case is totally cleared up. I think it's time for me to start my investigation now. Well, say, the genius, I'm ready for that past
Please, be my voice. Meanwhile, I'd like to meet the constable from the body.
At that time, Constable Maxwell was a duty, and you can find it at 46 Little Park 8.
Well, I'm wrong, Doctor. I think it's time for us to meet Mr. Maxwell.
Well, Mr. Holmes, why did he come back?
Well, there has been a murder. The murderer, a man, 6 feet tall, he had small boots, he wore square-toed boots, and he even smoked a cigar. He came to this home with his victim and had. These are communications might help us solve this case.
Murder? You mean murder? Then tell me, how was it committed?
Poison. I'm a speaker. And this I can tell you one thing. The word rage stands for revenge in German. Don't waste time looking out for inspiration.
Well, how did you deduce that?
Oh, Watson. That's how I know it. My God, Watson. I think I have an important business to do. Let's go. Please, sir. You have put the cap for the city, sir. Please this way. Let's go.
Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, after a market, two during the week, Faker Street, London.
Yes. Yeah. Just maybe one week. Big street. Thank you. Let's go.
Well, Mr. Holmes, I think it's time to meet Mr. Maxwell.
But why not? I'm even to the capital. Let's go.
Great.
Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson at Maxwell's house, 46 Kennington Park.
Hello, Mr. Maxwell. Morning, sir. I like it. All from my mom. Oh, I shall be most happy to tell you anything.
Tell us everything the way it happened.
Well, my time was from 10 at night to about 6 in the morning. At about 1 o'clock, I saw a glint of light over the daylight. And then I suspected that something was wrong. And then when I went to that house, I...
And you opened the door and you found him dead.
Oh,
Then,
then I went back to the door. I remember that when I found him dead that day.
Oh, I just went inside. Rolled your hair right there. Fight the notification door.
How do you know that?
Leave that. Then,
Well, only at sunset, I remember. Otherwise, the whole street was empty. He came out from a cab, but he was so miserable that he would have laughed when he get his condition.
what was he wearing?
A black coat, but his face was totally covered.
Do you know anything else?
I don't remember much about him.
He was in his home. Take that.
well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think? Why did he come back?
Others, man, came on a twin. So he came back home.
Mr. Holmes advertises for last week in the front column of the newspaper.
Come along, doctor. I have such an advertisement for that twin. Just up and try to trade. Have a look at it.
Well, it says in the bond column, what? Dr. Watson, 220 will be Baker Street.
Excuse me, doctor. You've gone here because how often is it know that I am when there's that again?
death. Come in.
Sir, you got a break in our case.
What is it?
Sir, we know who the murderer is. Sir, we have confirmed sources that the PA of G.G. Trevor, Joseph Stevenson, is the murderer.
But how did he deduce it?
Sir, Joseph Stevenson was the last person who met Trevor, and he was also the last person who made him.
Our sources are going. The art Trevor's living.
The strong status is placed then.
Scotland Yard. This is the most extraordinary case and the most incomprehensible affair I've seen in my life, Detective.
The main accused, Mr. Stevenson, was that day in the hotel. The constable didn't know anything about London. The case was wide open on all ends, endless possibilities. And Mr. Holmes, despite being the best detective in the world, was stuck.
What did you find? Sir, the telegram Trevor sent him is in his pockets.
Mr. Holmes, the murder is a day. Murder.
He's the same murderer.
Not murder was a day.
What else did you find?
Nothing of much importance, but yes, 2 books and 2 boxes containing pills in a glass of water. Pills? Mr. Henry, just hand me over those pills. Last 2, the case is solved. I need to prove it. But Watson, please examine these pills.
From your transparency, it seems that they are soluble in water.
Precisely so. I need to be quiet. Mr. Henry, bring me the dog that's already ill and longing to die. And Mr. Peter, should hand me a glass of water. Try it. Try it. Try the first pill. It's not good, so. Try another one now. This won't get you anything.
This may be very interesting, but I can't see. How is it going to help us?
No, this can't be a mere coincidence. The pills are suspected in Trevor's case. Oh, this brings us home. We need to find them. I have it. I try to walk with them together. Try all combinations, detective. You won't do anything. That's right. Call me best detective in the world. And that's why the 2 fools come all the way to solve this case.
Look, Mr. Holmes, we acknowledge that you are good detective. But how are we going to find who the murderer is?
Mr. Holmes, the assassin is out there, and he might kill anybody.
No, he won't. So, there's a cab waiting for you.
A cab? Where do you book a cab?
Don't worry, everyone. You all, just follow me.
Good evening, sir. Cab is waiting for you this way, sir. Please.
Hello, everyone. I would like you all to meet Jefferson's Holmes, the murderer of Mr. J.J. Trevor
And Mr. Strange.
Now we know why Holmes is known as the best detective in the world. We are not to say this after what we have just witnessed. And for Mr. Jefferson Holmes, he was taken to custody and investigated.
I acknowledge that he is Mr. Holmes. But how did you know that I did it?
For a child's play. And he's described to us. Well, you remember Dr. Watson? That day at home, I did Mr. Henry forgot to do. And then he grabbed 221 Strand Baker Street police station. What I came to know may be much more conclusive. I came to know Mr. James Jabba asked for the police protection against his old rival, Mr. Jefferson Holmes. And Holmes, living in London, got rival.
Anything else? You cannot assemble a piece of telegraph?
Then, outside River's home, I found five arms. I examined them. It came out to be cats.
Anything else that can help you? Anything?
Well, again, Mr. Maxwell, he mentioned drunk in the game out of a cab. If you want more guidance,
Let's take him for further proceedings.
I'll make sure he gets executed as quickly as
Wait. Let's ring.
Hey, hey! Please, this is warning! Please!
I'm afraid we won't get it. Every murder has a motive, and you seem a very cunning one. What's your motive?
That is a wrong. You have no motive.
Watson, I do have a motive.
There was a woman I loved, a woman I admired. But you know what those people did? They kidnapped her, they killed her, then they also killed her father. You know, Mr. Watson, that day something died inside her. You know what? I love getting each other! I love getting each other! I want to love any man, and I got one!
I am the prisoner. Takes pledge to pay for his every scheme. I swear that they will die in 2 of them. Pledge to be in my blood.
And tell me, Mr. Holmes, is the making of love is a crime?
no, I don't think so. Avenging your love on death is why.
Don't be pity for it, Mr. Holmes. Every murder is a crime irrespective of its motive.
What? You're suffering from high fever.
I'm suffering from lung cancer, from past 1.5 months. You know what? That didn't stop me from killing them. You bulls, you two bulls, you think you can kill me?
Yes, we are.
No!